Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. This is the mini lock touch up. So we're going to be touching up my client's roots. Y'all might remember her from our previous video when she got her mini locks installed. So she has over 300 mini locks. That tool right there, I made that. Yep, I made that. And these are the tools that I bought. Let me tell y'all how I made it. So what happened was, I was doing my mom's interlocks because she has long dreadlocks. And I had a tool that I was using to do the locks. But it wasn't fitting well with my hand, or I wasn't getting a good grip, or whatever was happening. So I had took a paper clip. Was that a paper clip? Yeah, it was a paper clip. I took a paper clip and I folded it and I bent it and I molded it and I twisted it to get it exactly the whole size I needed. And then I took some black electrical tape, which I'm sure I probably could use something a little bit better than that now. But at the time, I used some black electrical tape. And it has been my go-to locking tool since I made it probably like over 10 years ago. So just a little tip, you know what I'm saying? Take a paper clip, you make that hole. You can make it any size. You can make the hole small, you make the hole big. And it has truly been working out for me. And what I do is I just slip the little eye hole of the device I made, and I push it underneath the root area, push the hair through and pull it right through. It works the same as the new devices that they have out. I mean, I bought those new devices and maybe they would probably work really good if her hair was a little bit longer, because it got like a little curve where you kind of just push the hair through, push the hair through. It just didn't really work for me. I don't know. But I'm really liking my tool. My tool is like my go-to tool. I can get it done really quick. So as we see here, her interlocking is going very well. We had colored her hair, meaning me, the day before. And it's just too much for me to try to do everything at one time. We've tried it before. She came and we did the color and we did the retwist on the same day. It took too long. This right here, this is actual castor oil. I like using castor oil. Castor oil is the 100% castor oil. It's thicker. It penetrates down in the scalp really well. It saturates the lock very well, and it just gives her a long lasting. It makes her scalp not feel like, some of those other greases are kind of like really light, or oils are really light, and then you find yourself needing to, your scalp is dry again. The castor oil does not have that effect. It lasts for several days, especially people with dry scalp. And this right here, I think that's BTL edge control I'm using. So she wants her hair kind of like braided, going in the upward position. And then we're going to leave the other side out, just hanging out. Now, the way we did her mini locks was we started with a small braid. You have to check out my video. My video I have on that. So it started out as small braid, but she wanted to leave her ends hanging out, which is really risky, okay? And her hair is super soft. When I say soft, I mean very soft. So we had a problem with trying to get her hair to actually lock up. It wasn't working. It wasn't working. But now, as you can see, her touch up, and you can see how crisp her interlocking went. Her hair is doing very much well now. And that back, trying to get that back to lock was horrible, And I added a little bit of hair to help her, to me, get them braids up, because if I didn't add that hair, her back edge line is kind of short. Her hair is short. So I needed to add that support. And once I got that support, I can get her braid to hold better. Now she comes for her touch-ups every 4 to 5 weeks for her touch-ups. which really helps because it keeps me from doing a whole lot of interlocking turns. You should only really, your touch-up should be about 4 turns when it comes to interlocking, but sometimes 6. But when you got a client and you doing about 13, 20 turns, they went too long, and you need to charge more for that because that means you got to spend more time on each strand. But anyway, her interlocking journey and mini locks was it's coming along great for her, and she's very pleased with the outcome. It's okay. So when I did the color and I will do the interlocking all at once, oh my goodness, I think it was taking like probably 6, 7 hours, probably even 8 hours. Well, you got to think because the coloring she got to process under the dryer. You know what I mean? I got to shampoo it out. Her hair has to be dry before I even twist it up. Interlock it back up. So that was not going to work. So she comes one day and then comes back the very next day to get the interlocking. That just works out better. So anyway, I really hope that more people would kind of try this technique. These are not sister locks. These are the micro mini locks, and they're less expensive, to get done, and they last and they develop similar to the sister locks. It's just, and when I secure her hair like this in that braid, and she leaves it up until her next visit, probably for like I said, 4 to 5 weeks. I think she's gonna be coming in 4 weeks. When I do that, it gives the hair a chance, the locks to kind of stay fresh. So technically, when I see her in about 4 weeks and I take this down, I'm probably only gonna get about maybe just a regular 4 turns, if I can get 4, because it's gonna be so secure and so fresh. And I'm just adding mousse to it there. A little bit more edge control. I'm going to tie it down. Now her hair, like I said, is very, very soft. So sometimes it's kind of good if I just put rollers in the top of her hair because she left it freestanding. Now when you leave your hair freestanding like that, it's better to leave it freestanding on the ends if you have a really nice soft curl pattern. But if your hair is coarse, leaving it freestanding, that ain't doing nobody no good, because it's just out there hanging, looking crazy. And it's probably going to start breaking off or something. But in her case, her hair is so soft and so fine, and her curl pattern is wavy. It works out well for her. So anyway, well, this video is just about over. I really wanted y'all to see her touch up and how everything worked out for her. And I appreciate y'all liking and subscribing my channel. I'm going to give you more updates on different clients and different hairstyles. And here's a close-up shot of how her hair looks. Take care.